Welcome back to my channel, Mary here at The Good Life with M. If you are new here, hello. I bring to you lifestyle videos, anything from travel to vlogs to home decor to recipes. I will have everything that I love in one spot. So today I will be bringing you a Christmas video. This is my second episode of my Christmas series. I will show you how I decorate my Christmas tree. I'll take you along on my process. Over the years, I have kind of narrowed down what I need to consider when decorating a Christmas tree. So if you saw my last video, I did decorate my mantle first. Typically, I will decorate my Christmas tree and kind of work around that, but I kind of did it backwards, all because of time constraints and all that. So anyway, last year I decorated more neutral, but I think this year I might add a little bit more color. I am generally in a neutral colored environment here at home because I am under a lot of stress, and so is my husband, and we like to come home to more soothing colors. So you'll see a lot of coastal colors, neutral colors like beiges, grays, tans, and that's pretty much what you'll find throughout my home. But I am surrounded by color quite often that I kind of want to just come home to something a little bit more muted. So stick around, and I hope you follow along with me through this whole video and that you enjoy.
Before moving forward, I just want to say that these are just my opinions on how to decorate a pre-lit tree, and I just want you guys to take from what I suggest and make it your own. It's no hard rule. Let's just have fun with it. From the time we put up the tree to the time we decorated it, it was about 2 days. So please bear with me. We were pooped and we wanted to take our time so that we could bring you something good. So before we get on to the video, enjoy the mess.
Okay, so what I've done here is I have separated all my like items together. All my picks are here on this table with the exception of my special ornament. These are my grandparents. They've passed a few years ago, actually more than a few years ago, but it's been a while. And then I have my more, my bigger ornaments here. I have these sunbursts, and then I have like these pillow and diamond shaped ornaments that I got when my second son was around, I don't know, like a year old, and he is 17 now. And then I have my bigger ornaments here, and like my special, I don't know, I think they're like Mercury balls. But I don't think I'll be using all of that. I want to use more warm tones, so I think I'm gonna, because my decor is so neutral, as you can see here, I do have some color in the rug, but you can see that there are some orange tones and some rusty tones, and I will be bringing that out with the use of these ornaments. So I didn't use these last year. I mainly used like neutral colors, but I think with the stash, I'm going to be using more of the, again, like I said, the warm tones. So like the rose golds, the golds, anything that's silver, I may not use. I may just set it aside for next year if I wanted to go that route again. But here is my tree. Okay, sorry I got cut off there, but here's my tree. And I will be using a tree color compared to what I did last year, which I used the traditional tree skirt. And then it's really important that you have a ladder nearby, just because I can't reach the very top. This is I think a 9-foot tree. So if I can't reach the top there, I'll have my son help me. He's about 6 foot. So hopefully I won't need his help because he's still asleep, honestly. And we can go from there. So you'll kind of see my process.
First, I start off with green ornament hooks. You want to have this at the ready. I will link everything below, and I do start off with the bigger ornaments. I did pull the warmer tone colors first. Later on, I did sprinkle in some silver to give it a varied look, and I will work in a triangle pattern. I will keep this in mind throughout the whole process, and what this means is I spread the ornaments out evenly in a triangle type pattern so that I don't put any like ornaments near one another. So I vary it in shape, size, color, and this kind of gives a more aesthetically pleasing look to the tree. I also don't bombard my tree with the ball ornaments, as you'll see here in a bit. I like to leave a little room for the other more unique ornaments that I have. So I know it looks a little bit unbalanced, it doesn't look quite right, but when the whole tree comes together, you'll see that it actually looks really good. Next, I'm bringing out my pillow ornaments. Whatever I guess oddly shaped ornaments you have, go ahead and bring those out and start incorporating those in. You'll see that I did have an ornament fall, but I went ahead and put it back up. And because these are more oddly shaped, and when I say oddly shaped, it means just other than your traditional ball ornaments, these fill up part of the tree pretty good. So you don't have to worry about placement quite as much. It just kind of works with all the other ball ornaments that you've already put on. You'll notice throughout the tree making process, I do take a step back quite often just to see where things need to be adjusted, and you always have to keep that in mind throughout the whole time because you will make a bunch of them. Next, I'm bringing out my holiday picks, and these you can get from all different sizes. I usually start out with the large sizes first and then work my way down to small. Honestly, I feel like picks make up most of the tree as far as decoration. They just finish off a tree beautifully. It's like the finishing touch to any tree that you have, whether it's pre-lit or not. And next I have like smaller size picks, and I'll place these picks wherever there seems to be a void or wherever it needs a little bit something extra. And I will just, you know, keep playing with it, adjust if needed. Alright, moving on to our unique holiday picks. Like the ornaments, I do start with the bigger ones and then move my way to smaller ones. So these tend to generally be a little bit smaller and take up less space, and I will just place them throughout the tree. All right, moving on, we are almost done with the tree, guys. Here are ribbons that I will be placing on the tree. You can also use your bead garland at this point. These ribbons I made myself, and I'll be putting how-to instructions down below in the description box, as well as here below the screen. And I will place them wherever it needs a little something extra. All right, let's move on to the last step, the tree topper. Now, I had a more traditional tree topper in the past, but I didn't like the way it sat on my tree, so I used one of these star baskets that I bought when my firstborn was a baby, and it just worked out perfectly. I mean, nobody knows that it's not a tree topper, and as you can see here, it looks great.